love the silly comedies. In fact, that's probably my first love, is to make ridiculous, inappropriate jokes for
Which
an
you do
audience.
very well.
Thank you, and it's a lot of fun to do. But then the idea for this also is, the belief that, look, most of us like to be ridiculous and debaucherous sometimes, but then you can also have a serious conversation, read the paper in the morning, so why not a show that can do a little bit of both?
You have to be smart to do comedy.
Thank you.
To do it well.
Thank you.
I think.
Do you think so?
I do, because I think the smartest people are the funniest because they have a lot to draw from.
I feel like sitcoms are some of the hardest things to do, and I've tried very hard to master that.
Can we go the cliche?
What?
Dying is easy, comedy is hard.
Yeah.
There you go.
But it's true. You have an intellectual fervor about certain things. So the two sides of you are, let me be the fraternity goofball guy, right? And then there's the other side. But you do feel like you need to service that part of you.
Yeah, definitely. Look, I mean, I like using both parts of my brain. Otherwise, one slowly dies and the other one doesn't. But I love that we live in a world where you can do both things, and that I've got the best fans in the world who let me do both things.
Well, you talk about crime here and the industry of crime. I think you say it. How many billions dollars?
I don't remember the dollars, but I think it's 1.8 billion people on the planet have jobs tied to
one way or the other.
Yeah.
And you talk about the prison industry in this country. Now, I think most people don't think of a prison industry. They think of it as necessary things that have to be built to incarcerate bad people.
Yeah, but and as we've learned from this, and certainly there's been a lot written beyond that, there's a whole industry set up, whether it's something from privatizing the prison system to the way in which, you have lobbyists trying to advocate for one thing or another to increase those profits. It's fascinating.
You must have learned so much.
I did,
this.
yeah. We have a great research team at NatGeo. They fact check everything 3 times, so you know that by the time it gets to us.
You point out, for instance, there
we don't, by the way, in case you've ever.
Speak for yourself. Towns that exist because of prisons.
Yeah.
It's not, you make the good point. Yeah, you get so many people employed working in the prison, but it's the whole town.
Yeah.
The economy is entirely based on it.
Right, the economy is based on it, so if you try and change the prison system, right, there are people who are going to be losers in that, meaning people who profit off of the prison system. Obviously that's not a reason not to, change the nature of things.
But what is your takeaway from this? Are we just over-incarcerating? Is it just capitalism run amok?
I think in some cases, yeah. Look, we have so many nonviolent drug offenders who are in prison, and I'm not just saying that because I played a stoner. I'm saying that because there's been a lot that's been written on the serious side of it too. I think that's something that it's one of the few things in Washington that Republicans seem to want to work with Democrats on. That's a fantastic thing. Little factoids like this, if that can open people's minds.
Libertarians really dislike these draconian drug laws.
Correct. Yes.
But they like prisons.
Well, yeah, right, which is why I think a lot of the debate is about nonviolent offenders as opposed to actual violent offenders, and there's a big split there.
This is all great. Well, I was just wondering if President Obama watched Harold and Kumar.
When is a good time to ask that question?
When is
I've been trying to figure this out.
Yeah.
Is it after the meeting about Bin Laden or ISIL?
She wanted to ask.
By the way, sir, I played a stoner.
Why does he say ISIL, by the way? Can you ask him that? The rest of us call it ISIS.
It's Levant. There's a term of Levant instead
and so
of
he's
state.
sticking with it.
There's a political reason. The Levant is that area of Syria, Lebanon, etc. But he didn't want to use the name Syria because of the political implications of it. So that's why he never says ISIS.
I love that we've covered everything.
We really have
this is a
covered
really
our
great in a short amount of time.
It's very Levantine, you could say.
Yeah,
this
sure,
was.
yes,
okay,
yes.
Very much so.
But he's a cool guy. You had fun.
Yeah, look, I had a blast. I think there are a lot of good things to be said for people. I would love to continue to help however I can in the next.
That's your cycle. That's
2
what
years.
you do.
So let's see. But I mean, the fact that I've got the chance to do some.
You going to work for Cruz or Hillary?
I have not even thought about 2016 yet. Let's see. But I heard the speech was quite something.
The Cruz speech. Okay.
Oh.
Still going on.
The big picture with Kal Penn. By the way, in life, you don't call yourself Kal Penn.
No, my real name is Kal Penn. Kal Penn Modi is my full name.
Suresh.
Kal Penn Suresh Modi, right.
Yeah, okay.
My dad's
want to tell
my
me
middle
what your
name.
name is.
I should give him a full shout out.
Kal Penn seems like it should be in a bracket for March Madness.
Yeah, right?
It's like, right?
Yeah, a little secret bracket.
Like the underdog or something. I don't know.
Well, no, it's an athletic event with students with high SAT scores.
There you go.
Mine were not so high, but I'll take it.
Really?
Yeah.
The big picture with Kal Penn premieres a week from tonight. It's on National Geographic Channel. Congratulations. Good to see you.
I love how we keep covering more and more ground in like short periods of time.
Right.
Now I know about his SAT scores.
Yeah.
I love it.
No. Yes, but we also know that Cal, high SATs.
Yeah.
University of Pennsylvania, high SATs.
Right.
And you have lousy ones.
I do. So you see that, kids?
But you're a smart
SATs
guy.
aren't everything.
Exactly. I told my parents that.
Yeah. But you should still try hard.